Welcome back to Dedicated Devoted. I'm Jared. Today we're going to be talking about after the white flag, walking in obedient trust. In the last message, we talked about raising the white flag before God. What that really meant was surrender. Raising the white flag is all about surrender. Laying down control, letting God be God. But that raises the next question. What happens after surrender? Surrender is a moment, but obedience is a steady walk. Scripture tells us in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." This is what comes after the white flag. Trust, movement, obedience. Surrender hands God the wheel, but obedience keeps your hands off of that wheel. You see, many people surrender, and they surrender emotionally, then take control back practically. But biblical faith does not stop at surrender. It walks it out. We see this clearly in the life of Abraham. In Genesis chapter 12, verse 1, God tells Abraham to leave his land. There's no map provided for Abraham, there's no timeline, and there's actually no explanation, just obedience. Abraham had already surrendered his future. Faith plus obedience proved that. Trust does not mean understanding everything in its entirety, but rather, trust means moving without full, entire clarity. This is where obedience becomes very uncomfortable. Because obedience, it requires action before certainty, before knowing everything and having a full, clear picture. Israel experienced this too. Israel left Egypt. That was surrender. It was deliverance, but it was also surrender. They left their comfort and their affliction. But the wilderness revealed something deeper. They trusted God to rescue them, but struggled to trust him to lead. If you remember, they cried out for some of the things that they had back in Egypt. Many believers live right here. They're saved but anxious, free but fearful, surrendered but still trying to control the outcome. Obedience is the evidence of surrender. Scripture says in James chapter 1, verses 22, "Be doers of the word, and not only hearers, deceiving yourself." Obedience does not earn God's favor. What it actually does is it reveals where our trust truly rests. Surrender feels spiritual. Obedience, that feels practical. But Scripture never separates the two. They always go together. The white flag is raised once. Trust is walked out daily. As you go about your week, live out Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Remember, on Wednesday, we will have a video podcast to further unpack this weekly session. Please tune in for that and subscribe for my content to build you up. God bless you. We will see you on the next one.